Okay, so now we are using our geometry tools to measure. And on my screen here, this triangle looks a little more distorted than it is on your page. But remember what you do. You put your got to locate on that vertex of the angle A, and then make sure that AC is lined up right on the 0 or 180 line, and then read where AB goes through the protractor. It's an acute angle. This one we got is 25 degrees on the paper. All right, and then angle B. Now you might have to, well, not on this one probably, but if you measure angle B, same way, put it on, put the center point here for the protractor, whatever it is, if it's a crosshair, if it's a hole, it's got to be right on that 0, 180 line though. And then line up one of the rays of the angle on the sides of the triangle. In this case, I'm lining up BC on the 0, 180 line, and then reading what the protractor says, where AB goes through the protractor. All right, so that's about 100 degrees. And C. Now here's something you sometimes have to do when you're measuring this, and I'm just going to do it on this one, even though I could do it without doing this. What if the side of the triangle is kind of short and it doesn't really go through? Well, you can extend it so that it goes through your protractor numbers. It's a good idea, in fact. You should do that. And that comes out to 55. Now you'll notice that these three numbers add up to 180, and that's no surprise because that's what the three angles in a triangle add up to, so that's what we expect. All right, and then you've done a lot of measuring in your life, and so 5.6 is about what AB is. So just make sure you're not careless, because there's a lot of times that differences in measurement occur because of carelessness. We don't have the, for instance, we don't put B right on the 0 line. All right, so, or something like that. And so that's one thing we want to watch for, is that we're just not careless, okay? And BC is about 2.8 centimeters when you measure it. And AC then is about 6.7 centimeters. And you've done enough measuring in your life that you know about the only way you can screw it up is if you're careless and don't line things up well, both with the protractor and the ruler. So just make up your mind that you're going to look it over carefully, make sure that you are lined up right and not missing the mark because you have it off kilter a little bit. All right? And that's about it for this one. See you on the next one.